Hello, so today I want to talk about boundaries. So what are boundaries? Boundaries tell people how to treat us. They tell people what we need and what's acceptable and what's not. And boundaries really aren't about keeping people out, but more about keeping the right people in. When you're in relationship with someone and they're able to honour your boundaries and respect their own boundaries, it really creates a container of safety in the relationship. And I know from my own experience, when people are able to set boundaries with me, it really provides transparency and I know what they need. And it also allows me to set my own boundaries. And for someone that used to have a very big people pleaser, saboteur, being able to ask for what I need is really powerful. Now there are different ways of being able to set boundaries. You can set them in a very fixed and rigid way. And this often comes from a place of defensiveness, of needing to protect oneself or to control a situation or another person. Or you can set weak boundaries, and quite often when you set a weak boundary, there's a fear there, a fear of being abandoned, of being of having love taken away from you, or not being approved of. And then the way to set healthy boundaries is done through making a request. And then when you make a request of someone, there's permission there for them to say no. And actually that creates quite often an energy of the other person wanting to lean in. Because it's not a demand, there's nothing being expected of them. They know it's a yes or a no, or a negotiation. We can talk about this. And in doing that, if they say no, that's fine. That's fine. It provides you with information, and that information is really valuable. And also, it tells you whether you want to be in relationship with that person. And that might be a professional relationship, it might be an intimate relationship, or it might be a friendship. And it also takes us back to choice. Everything is about choice, and we have, if someone's unable to meet our boundary, that's okay. We have a choice and a decision to make based on that. Now I know it's not easy to set boundaries, but looking at what you need, being able to prioritise your needs, and being able to ask for what you need is a great place to start. Learning to trust yourself and your intuition and getting to know your inside, your inner world is going to help you to set those boundaries. And really, boundary setting is a byproduct of healthy self-esteem. And just like any skill, you have to keep practicing it. The more you practice it, the more confident you get around it and the easier it becomes.